right, welcome back. We have another student success story, another student win to showcase, and really excited about this one. I am joined by Lianna, an AP World student. Hi, Lianna, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. So, yeah, let's just dive right in. I want to, can you introduce yourself and kind of how you came across the masterclass, all the stuff that you've been involved in as well in sports?
Sure. So my name is Lianna. I am a figure skater and I also do swimming. I've been a figure skater since I was 4 years old. And I've stuck with it all the way until now. I'm close to passing my all my last tests as a figure skater to become a gold medalist. And I just recently started swimming because I wanted to become a lifeguard, which I also have now accomplished. So at the beginning of sophomore year, I was enrolled in the AP World History course. And ever since September, I struggled with the content, just remembering everything. The workload was hard and everything about the course was hard. And one day I was doing my homework and my mom had came up to me and told me that she found this class that had great reviews and um just help people overall. And she asked me if I wanted to give it a try. So I said, of course, because I was looking for anything to help me. And that's how I got started with this course. And after completing it, I feel like it helped me 100%.
Well, we appreciate that, Leon. I really do. Guys, so your mom, I think she put down that you're a bit of a perfectionist, which shocking to hear that as a figure skater, right? Because you love perfecting techniques, right? So,
Yes.
but AP World's struggling for a lot. A lot of students struggle in AP World, especially if it was your first AP class, correct?
Yes.
Just like, was it more the workload, the reading, the comprehension? Like, what about it? Was it just a lot or everything?
It was the workload was a lot, but my majority of my problem was actually remembering the content. Like
Got
for
it.
for tests and stuff, like when I would have tests, like I would like just I couldn't remember any of the content.
Gotcha. Yes. And we worked through some of those things early on, I believe. And then can you talk a little bit more about, what exposure did you have prior to joining us about the writing? Like, and do you remember anything specifically being taught or not being taught in terms of the writing?
Well, before I started this class, the writing, I wasn't really sure how to structure my writing, what to put in my writing. But after joining, like all like the little acronyms like the ACE and the T and stuff like that helped me to know what exactly to put in my writing and also like how to make it short, but also include all of the strong information that I needed to get a good score because before I started this class, I feel like I was just writing like a lot, but none of it actually was going to get me the points. And after like learning about ACE and T and doing all the practice questions that you had given, I started to recognize that I was making it shorter and including all the right information to get a high score.
So really more efficient writing, more focused writing, right?
Yeah.
Big results. And did you feel, because you were obviously busy with sports or figure skating and being a swimmer, did you feel like it was a ton of extra work, or did you feel like it was right in line with what you were doing?
No, I feel like it went right along with what I was doing in school. I feel like the topics that you were giving us to read also matched up with the topics that my teacher was giving us in school. So it wasn't like I was jumping all around and having more information piled on me. I feel like it went hand in hand with what I was doing in school. And the timing between like the time that you gave us to do them and the time between the Zoom calls, I feel like it was well paced where I didn't feel rushed and I was able to comprehend everything.
That's awesome. And so scores are out. You got your score last week. What you get?
Yes, I got a 4.
Four. Congratulations. You're in the top third of America with that score. That's awesome. You said
Thank
you were
you.
shocked to see that or surprised. Why?
Well, mostly because of how much I struggled from the beginning of the year. Like when I first started taking AP World in the beginning of the year and we were talking about the test in May, I had no expectations to get even a 3. Like I I didn't think I would do well at all, but it showed me getting my score that if you put the time in and you work with the right people, that it is possible to get a good score.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, it's well deserved. I know you put a lot of work in. We started pretty early in the process, and that I think that's that repetition on that focused writing I think really paid off. So congratulations, that is awesome.
Thank you.
Very happy for you. Hope your parents are happy too. That's some well-earned college credit to a majority of schools out there, right?
Yes.
So, just any specific memorable moments that stuck out to you in your journey?
Yes, there was once that you gave me an LEQ to write, and LEQs are really what I struggle with the most. And all three topics that you gave, I didn't know about any of them. Like I didn't remember any information, and I told myself that I was actually going to try to write it myself. I wasn't going to look in the textbook to help me with information or anything. And I wrote it and I wasn't very confident about it. But after I went on the meeting with you, where you check over our work, you had actually told me that I would get a 5 or a 6 on it. And that really encouraged me to go even further with my writing because I, again, like I said, I didn't think like doing this course, I didn't think I would ever come anywhere close to getting a 5 or a 6 on LEQ and even not even the fours. But
Right.
your helpful comments really did encourage me to keep going and not to give up.
Well, that's awesome. And just for those that don't know, a 6 is actually the top score on LEQ. It's out of 6 points. So getting a 5 and a 6, where the majority of America scores between a 2 and a 3, that's really awesome. And coming right off the bat and being able to do that, that's awesome. I forgot that, so that's great. So, would you recommend us? Any
Yes,
recommendations?
I definitely would recommend. I feel like it helped me a lot after getting my score. I would most definitely recommend anyone struggling with any AP course to definitely check this out because it did help a lot.
Well, I appreciate that very much so. So, again, congratulations on all your hard work paying off and looking forward to seeing where you go from here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.